here's a warning to all believers in regards to AI, because it is definitely being created by Satan, by the beast system, in order to have people rely on it instead of God, to go to it instead of praying to God, to look to it for the answers. And we all know that AI is not perfect and it never will be, but we do have a perfect creator in heaven, and he is omniscient, omnipotent, and omnipresent. And that just means he's all knowing and all powerful and always present. And so, how does this relate to AI? Well, if you take any time looking at any of the AI solutions, you can see here it says that several platforms and tools are using this omni term, which makes it seem like it's like God, that it's omnigen. It can create. It's a generator for creating images and videos. It's it's got all of the knowledge. And as far as omnipresent, well, AI is everywhere you need it to be, right? As long as you got your phone with you, you can consult with it. And if you're familiar with Scripture, you know that God and Messiah is referred to as living water, as a like an abundant supply of water. Living water is where it flows from. So He actually supplies the water, and He tells us to drink from His water, from His living water. But we all know that AI is consuming tons of water. So it's like the anti version, the opposite of God, where God provides a lot of water and AI consumes it, and even has been poisoning the water because of the additives that they add to it, and it goes back into the reclaimed water supply. And so here's a spiritual sign for you guys that, water is being consumed instead of supplied. It's like the opposite, right? But even then, we have Yahweh, who is Yahusha, who is Messiah, God in the flesh, that when he comes, it says that he's going to come as lightning from the east into the west. And so he is energy, he is power, he is the source of all of this, right? And so it comes from him. He is the source. In Daniel 10, it is arguable who he's describing, but it says that there was an appearance of lightning. And so if this was pre-incarnate Messiah revealing himself to Daniel, then maybe, the lightning is part of God's character and description and the way he has power flowing from him. But besides that, we see Job talking about how God has caused the lightning of his cloud to shine. So basically, the lightning is coming from God. So everyone assumes that it's, God is angry when you hear the thundering and the lightning in a storm. So instead of being the source of the power and the energy, we see that data centers and AI are going to be over consuming and be the consumption. It's going to consume the energy. So like I said, AI has just got all of these spiritual signs and clues of what it is. It is the opposite of God, but it is trying to present itself like it is God. And many believers are being fooled to use it and to incorporate it into their daily life, whereas we should be going to Scripture and praying and chatting with and asking God for the answers instead of AI. And if you think you can do both, well, you can't have two masters, and you shouldn't sit at the table with two gods. And it's clear as day that AI in these days is deceiving many.